Hello everyone. I hope you're all doing fine. We want to start this week off today instead of tomorrow. And we're gonna start off. I'll do euro analysis first, and then pound, and then dollar. We'll take it in steps. We'll do video analysis for each of them first. Then I'll send out all the charts. And then we'll get on with it, sending out the setups for the week, and then trading the setups for the week. I hope you're all good. I hope you're all keeping well. If you're Muslim, Ramadan Mubarak. So let's start off with the monthly time frame. If we look at the monthly time frame for EuroCAD, we can see that we have a very nice trend line here. This has been broken and now retesting, which could mean that we are going to go higher. If this means, so this is broke, so it's invalid. So the sell is invalid. So now we should be looking for buys of the high time frame. However, you can also see, and to add to that, we can see the retracements into the order blocks. So that come back to where it left off, that came back to where it started. And so therefore we could easily see a move up. Because of how CAD is set up right now, it is a bit riskier to trade, but with the right risk management, you should be fine. Now we know where we are looking to go. We can go to the lower time frame. You can see that the last 3 weeks have been consolidation, and then even on the daily and lower, we can see a very like sideways movement, which isn't the best. But if it was going sideways for some time, now it has to then go up or down. It can't just go sideways forever. Cool. On the lower time frame, we can see that the price is a sell. Why? Because it's been making highs and not returning to them. The last high it made was here, and so therefore to take because our overall bias on the high time frame was bullish, we can only take buys. So because this is sell, what do we have to do? Wait for that to get invalidated, retest this block and trend line to go higher. This will give us a nice entry. Euro NZD. We have similar situation on the monthly time frame. And a bullish move up. We took out all the highs, which is telling us that price is bullish. Overall, we are bearish because of where we started, but this was too long ago to consider that bearish. For now, we are 100% bullish. If we go to the weekly time frame, we can see that price. So the high that price took out was this, but when it took it out, we can see that I retested it. With the weekly candle, the week after it took it out. So now we are coming to the next area where prices should come into. So now between these two, I am expecting a bullish move up from this area here. The only way we're gonna do this is by looking for buys. Obviously looking for buys, but let's go here to the 4-hour. As in, how we're gonna look for buys right now? It looks like a very good bullish situation and a buy situation because the retest of the trend line, and in between, and it's retesting that point that we said on the high time frame. However, price is known to trick people, and because we haven't come into this trend line area, we could see a nice dive in to fill up more orders to go higher. Or we could go higher, and if we do go higher, we want to retest these highs to go higher, and for us to take a trade. So yeah, we'll just wait and see what is good for us to do. Euro pound, same kind of situation. where price is bullish, but with pound, price closed very bearish, but this was because of, not closed very bearish, price was bullish, but closed with a huge wick, and this was because of the Great British Pound news. Now we are retesting and have 4 days left, which means that we probably won't get the push up, but we could easily get, we could start to fill some of this wick, meaning we could go higher and higher. So if this monthly candle here, this month April, goes higher than where it started, then I think we'll start to move up for euro pound as the pound loses more value. If not, then we go to the weekly time frame. We can see that price never closed above this high, which doesn't mean that we are bullish. So we don't have to stick to our bullish bias. If we see something in the lower time frame, we can take it. And because of this little bullish candle here, I think price action is trying to tell us that we will break it and come back into it to go lower. So from here, I think we will break and maybe continue, maybe even go around something like that. And if not, we should be going bullish. As in, if we do go bullish, I think it will be messy. So we don't wanna be in it. Euro JPY monthly time frame, we can see that we are returning to the areas that we left, which means that price came into here. Sorry about that. We can see. So we have a bearish trend line, and we can see that every time that Euro JPY dropped and then it's coming to return, it never took out the previous high. But we can also see that price retested from this area, which could have been an order block because of this is so messy. We can't really get the order block. We can't really say the specific area of the order block, but what invalidates this is that this never took this out and disrespected. So this respected this area and continued to drop. The next area we can see a push off, probably around 100 to be honest. Yeah, 100. So what are we looking for? Sales. If we look on the daily time frame, we can see that we are in an order block. However, we know that this order block doesn't mean too much because it didn't take out important levels. And now we can see that the last daily candle closed bullish, so we could return and go lower to continue lower. Yeah, look, something like that, where we could continue to see more down, and then we could even retest to go lower again. Euro AUD monthly time frame. We rejected. For me, this was a bearish order block. Like that. We rejected nicely off it, and we started to drop. So yeah, so this is the trend line. The trend line most of the time just gives you space, so it tells you that you have space enough to take a trade. Because if the trend line is very close, then you shouldn't be taking a trade until you see the reaction of the trend line. If you understand what I mean. On the daily time frame, not bad, but this is the high that we took out. But we did retest, but we didn't retest the whole zone properly. So we're probably going to drop until this zone before we do any bullish movement. We have a nice triangle to take this trade. We just need to see price action come into these levels to go lower. If price continues to go lower, then they would have to come and take these highs out before it goes lower. Yeah, that's the euro. That's euro analysis. I think I missed Euro USD. So I'll be doing Euro USD with the pound pairs, and then we'll do the USD pairs after that. I hope you're all having a good Sunday. If anyone has any questions about any of the charts, please let me know. And if you want to see charts that I haven't done, also please let me know. Thank you very much, and I hope you all have a great week.